Welcome back to another episode of the OYSPodcast Series podcast.
Yes, sir.
Sigh. Go. Say what you gotta say. Episode 57? Bart Scott, maybe? I don't know.
Hilarious.
I don't
Bart
know.
Scott.
Sorry, I'm sucking
Terry
on
Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw. Honestly, no number matter more than 13 seconds, bro. You know, I'll give you a couple of more. 17. I'll give you another one. Number 1 defense all fucking year. What else? I'll give you another one. Number 15. I mean,
listen. This is this podcast gonna be a therapy podcast?
Yes, let's do a therapy podcast because I 100% needed someone to vent to and need someone to talk to, and I kind of, you know, saved a lot of my anger, my frustration, my happiness, my joy for this podcast, so I can have you, the audience. By the way, if we can, as much as we can, let's stare at the camera because we are talking to these folks from here on out. And I wanted to make sure I composed myself enough to record this podcast. We're recording this on a Tuesday. Biggest game ever was on a Sunday, and you'll probably see this on a Thursday. Who knows? But I'm here to kind of talk about all my feelings, you know. And a lot of things has been shed. A lot of I think the anger aspect has been gone, and now I just, you know, I want to just converse. Hopefully you're ready to converse in a respectful manner and not just try to roast me or roast it in any way. And, you know, Lamar is the best quarterback, whatever. I don't know if you're willing to do that, but shit. Man.
No, you're hurt, brother. You're hurt, brother. That voice that you putting on,
yeah,
that sound like that. The clip I just seen when Brian Gumble just asked AB about some $200K, bro. You sound like Brian Gumble right now. How you talking, bro?
Brian Gumble lost some weight. You look different.
He did, but everybody losing weight. This is the OU Serious podcast. We definitely about to be serious today because we got to get into the one and only serious Buffalo Bills. Do you want to give your take on the game, which is how you feeling? Because how you're feeling is literally how everybody else is feeling in Buffalo.
Yeah.
And please, it's really sad out here.
Yeah, please bear patience. It's gonna be mostly sports today. I know you guys have told me a lot that, you know, if you can limit the sports talk, but you know, we're wrapping it up, man. 2021/22 season ended in a complete heartbreak. And I honestly, if I'm being honest, I was obviously nervous about this game, and I set myself up for expectations in regards to having my heart broken. I could never have thought it was going to be this way. And I don't know what other way I would have thought it being. I thought it was going to be a game that, you know, either was a defensive game, like both teams didn't show up offensively, honestly. And for some reason, you know, Kansas City showed up and wins the game last minute. I thought it was something that in terms of that variant. I thought the coaches was going to lose us the game. Technically, in my opinion, they did eventually. But I thought it wasn't going to be the shootout that it was. And I thought we were going to come out on top really easily, or we were going to lose in a bad way. That being said, in my opinion, the game was amazing. Obviously, as a football fan watching that, yeah, it was a shootout. It was awesome. It was entertaining in every way. Talk about highlights of the game. Josh Allen, and I think for me, you and I always went back and forth and like, hey, is Josh Allen that guy? Is he that guy in certain moments? Which Josh Allen are we going to get? And I think you can agree, like the 2 playoff games with the Patriots and now the Kansas City, like he exceeded expectations. He went above and beyond what a lot of people assumed he was. And we talked about, you know, a lot of people talk about when he hit a ceiling, his ceiling is high. And when he hit, you know, the floor, it's really low. But boy, he blew through that roof. And the conversation now is not only he's up there with Mahomes in some arguments, and some people that I see talking out there that are obviously not Bills fans are saying, yo, he may be better than Mahomes, right? And obviously, in my opinion, obviously as a Bills fan, and I'm going to be biased, he is better than Mahomes. Mahomes has that extra 2 talents that Buffalo, unfortunately, did not have in that game. Even though we did show up and Gabriel Davis did his thing amazingly, we still didn't have a Hill. We still didn't have
a Gabe?
Yeah, we still didn't have those 2 people that was going to come out when we needed it. And obviously in the case of Kansas City, it was more than just one receiver in their end. It was the talent that I talked about that I feared, and our cornerbacks 100% failed in that retrospect and what they needed to do. So at the end of the game, we lost. I think for me, I want to talk about the 13 seconds. The game itself.
No, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
But for me, the game was, I don't know how to explain it. Like it was
because for me and you for this podcast, you're a ultra super Bills fan, like everybody in majority in Buffalo. I don't know growing up if it was this many Bills fans. Maybe people turned into it just because they start becoming good. But it's ultra Bills fans. I
think it's a lot of Bills fans, but I think people realize how nasty they are if they don't root for the Bills at this point and where they are. I got you. You can call them bandwagon, you can call them whatever, but I think there's kind of a mindset of, oh man, I can't.
I don't like the fans that come at other fans as bandwagons. If you're from Buffalo, you can root for Buffalo anytime. You
said that, but you don't. You also don't. You don't see the same fans that a lot of other Bills fans see, in how they talk shit about Buffalo. When they're from
Buffalo. If you talking shit, then that's
what I'm talking about. Shit. That's what I call bandwagon. And now you go from we're great to now that we lost the playoff game, Bills are shitty again, right?
Okay. Yeah. All right, but in my take, I'm just a casual Bills fan. I'm not. I don't know not a lot of people on the roster. I don't know all that shit. I don't watch many Bills games because I think they're boring. Like I'm that type of Bills fan. I don't know. I didn't know who 13 was before yesterday. Before this game. So that's how type of fan. I'm a football fan, but I'm not pitting on Bills versus Miami before fucking Rams versus the Bucks or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. But yes, that game, I watched it as that was the greatest game ever. And my heart wasn't broken at the end like Bills fans. So I know some Bills fans like that game was shitty because of the outcome.
Right.
But in me, I'm like, them boys put on a show. So they did a great ass job. I always was a person that I didn't think the Bills was going to make the Super Bowl this year. They was just a little bit premature. But after that game, it's Super Bowl or bust now. It's not even close. It's not even AFC Championship. It's only Super Bowl next year, or it's going to be pressure on whoever's in permission to take over the team.
And you know what's the scary part about that really quick? When you say Super Bowl or bust, a thought went into my head, and hopefully this doesn't happen, where we become a team with a very talented quarterback, i.e. Stafford, right? Who else can we think of that? As a quarterback, they were really talented, but just the team couldn't do anything with it, right? And I got scared of even that thought process. Do we become the team where we have a great, talented quarterback and don't take it anywhere? Like, imagine that.
No, that's all I was breaking down yesterday. I got into the Bills rosters. I got into the Bills, who's on the Bills, who's the GM, who's the coordinator. All hype last week was the Bills coordinators is about to get head coach jobs. In my head, I'm like, Aziz been telling me these niggas been fucking up all year. I'm like, how is these niggas getting jobs? This shit don't make no sense to me. I believe the offensive coordinator called an amazing game on Sunday.
I agree.
Like an amazing game. The calls was amazing. I believe in Josh Allen. You have to run the ball with the running back.
I agree.
I know a lot of people said they was holding with him back. No, I think you have to unleash him. Because if you continue him throwing...
Wait, back up there. What do you mean a lot of people were saying they were holding him back in what way?
Oh, they say he should have been swinging it downfield for a long time since that dude got that head injury on the safety left. They said the running back.
Why are we still running the ball? Yeah.
Why are we still running the ball?
I saw some of that too.
I believe all that broke down for Josh Allen. It helped him. It helped him a lot. Now Josh Allen running is amazing, but I'm scared probably next year niggas is knowing he running now. Like they're gonna box him in like he's a running quarterback.
Which it helps in our favor. It's always that is the best type of kind of formality when it comes to these type of situations, because what you do is you present yourself as a specific, Mahomes is a great example. Mahomes was such he plays the way he plays really great, right? But in the beginning of the season, people took away and played that too high safety thing and wasn't letting Hill get beyond that and wasn't letting Kelsey get those open middles. So what he was doing is, because he was so used to playing the way he was playing, he was forcing them balls. That's the reason why they were terrible in the beginning. He was throwing all them interceptions. So what happened was he had to step back and was like, okay, they're taking away the things that I was so accustomed to having open. Now what do I do? And, you get into that coaching perspective, Andy Reid
could be Josh next year.
Andy Reid made him into a pocket passer. Yo, take what you can get. Like, don't worry about the things that Hill's open down 50 yards.
But
every
the difference
play.
with Mahomes, he can't take a hit like Josh Allen.
True, but
Mahomes got fucked up.
But what I'm saying is,
you could tell when he run, he know he got 100%. Fucked up.
And in regards to what you mentioned with teams taking away the running game for the Bills, what happens now is you need a spy. You need a linebacker that's going to keep the guy in the box, and now you take away one guy. And as we know now, with Josh Allen and his accuracy and his ball handle, now let's go at these guys. So I think it's a plus, even if they take away the run, and hopefully we get a running game to a point where we don't need to run Josh Allen, and hopefully we get there.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. But this, like you said, Josh Allen with this game put himself on a map,
100%,
big boy map. Big boy map. I can't compare Lamar to him no more. I can't do none of that shit no more because he put himself on the map so high that, like, that running shit next year, they have to know because this is the top quarterback now.
Yeah.
He played amazing. He played the best game he ever played in his life. His composure was amazing.
Yeah.
I rewatched half the game yesterday. I'm very disappointed in Diggs because I really was coming for a Diggs show, but it's all Josh Allen. He didn't force it to him at all.
Yeah.
Not even once.
That's maturity.
That's composure.
That's maturity.
That's maturity. That's smart. He didn't force it just because that's my man's and he's the best player on the team. I believe 13 is a superstar, and I'm gonna hold that until next year. But boy, that route when he made a boy fall is not.
And shout out to Gabriel because he was showing sparks like that all year, especially in regards to when we picked up. I'm forgetting his name, number 1, Emmanuel Sanders. He was a deep route guy, at least in the beginning.
Oh, where was he? Did he play?
He played. He got maybe 1 or 2 receptions. He wasn't a big integral part because basically Emmanuel Sanders, Dave Davis they play the same position. So he, in those moments where Emmanuel Sanders did get hurt, he had the knee injury. Gabe stepped up and he was good last year too. He had his red zone percentage in regards to wide receivers was through the roof. Like, he was unstoppable in the red zone. Obviously, Sunday was a whole different ball game.
You ain't got to tell me if you ain't got to tell. I mean, if you say he's been good all year, then I believe it. Mm-hmm. That guy's a superstar because the routes he was running was really good. Like, they're not like he wasn't just open. No, he got himself open. Like, he was up there. But the end of the day, I don't know about your running back. I don't know what's his deal and shit, like his years on his contract. I believe if y'all leave that the offensive coordinator, I think it's a big loss. I really do, because I think the plays, even the quarterback.
Well, we don't have a choice in that. If he get a head coach job, he gets a head coach job.
Yeah, I feel you. I think it's gonna be lost. It's gonna be lost.
I don't think so. Let's step back because Dabo is a big part of there from the play calling because he was the play caller, but the biggest love, or the person I was getting the most love in regards to Josh Allen, especially last year when his accuracy percentage jumped up, was the quarterback coach. So that, and who's right now being talks of, if Dabo leaves, he gets that offensive coordinator opportunity, and Josh Allen already endorsed him. He's like, yo, if Ken Dorsey is next, if anyone is next up, I feel like he should be. And also,
as long as he called them same plays,
100%. But that's the thing. So, and not only that. Coach McDermott in press conference today talked about Josh Allen being part of, and he's obviously proved it. He's going to be part of that discussion when they do look for an offense coordinator, if they do. And I believe Dorsey is going to be, but he's
as he should.
Yeah, and he's that quarterback coach is a big reason why Josh Allen jumped up in the way he's gotten better. So now play calling, how does that transition into play calling? I don't know. But I also know now you got a quarterback in Josh Allen where you're going to get his perspective, and he's going to get to a point where he manages the game like a Tom Brady or Peyton Manning, and he's going to go through the roof, and that's it. Because that's what happened with Patrick Mahomes. Later after the season, he became a game manager, post snap, management. Like, yo, even in that last play with Kelsey, we are now, by now everyone's heard the audio. They talked about it in the press conference. He literally told in the middle and before that play, like, Kelsey, do that thing you said. Like, managing in those moments is going to be a next level for Josh Allen. But, like, coaching, in my opinion, like I said, lost us the game. And I don't know when we're going to get into the 13 seconds, but
we're going to get into it. My thing, the only thing, see, the Josh Allen, I want to just praise Josh Allen while I can because he did play an amazing game. The offense played incredible. Because there was a lot of hype. Like I told you, I sent you the take that you said, what was the take when they was comparing this to Tom Brady and Peyton Manning for Mahomes and Allen. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Like, it ain't going to be. They paying way too much pressure, and these niggas ain't that good.
Right.
But the one thing I don't like about Bills fans after the loss, Mahomes is the best quarterback in the world. Okay. It's not even close. Like,
wait, back up. It is not even close between him and Allen, you saying?
No, anybody in the field. There's nobody better than him in the field.
That after that game you
Football.
Just watch, you're literally going to say no one is close to him?
Nobody.
All right, yeah, you lost me way past.
Nobody.
You're way.
No, yo, I'm telling you now.
Is he better than Josh Allen? Yes. Actually, no. In my opinion, he's not. In my opinion, the outlier is the talent that comes along with you being a great quarterback, which is fucking speedy as Hill and great tight end in Kelsey. Knox, I'm not gonna lie, had a great season. He's not a Kelsey. Diggs should have been that outlier, but even if you say, all right, Diggs is that guy, they took Diggs away. And as a team with the one go-to, when people obviously we know you have that one. We saw it with Green Bay and Devontae Adams. You take that away from what's his name? It's over. Where are you gonna go now? And thank goodness Gabe Davis stepped up and he was that go-to guy. But you're talking about Gabe Davis, a 2-year guy, breaking records, and you're gonna sit there and say, "Yo, no one is close to Patrick Mahomes." Nah, that's ultimate Tony Romo dick riding type of shit right there. Go ahead though.
Yo, why y'all like Tony Romo? Tony Romo's really good.
No, he's not bad at his.
I see. I have problems with people that don't compliment the Bills or something.
Not true.
Okay, so you say Tony Romo's shitty on every game?
No. The problem with Tony Romo is he has his favorite players. In this case, Patrick Mahomes, and when he does his
everybody's Patrick Mahomes' favorite. No way. Chris loves him. I love Chris is another one.
That's why
my favorite.
That's why people show. Guy. You remember that time? Oh yeah, he's MVP. Remember
So everybody loves Chris. That shit was legend.
The problem with Tony Romo is sidebar is he even in complimenting Josh Allen, he will find a way to show love to Patrick Mahomes.
That's everybody.
Even in complimenting or talking about critiquing Patrick Mahomes, saying, "Damn, he should have threw that interception." He will find a way to show love to Patrick. So that's the reason why a lot of people Tony Romo's like,
Josh Allen made his name this game like that. He made his name. Yeah, bro. But everybody knows who he is now. You can't
literally say no one is that close to Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, back to that. Oh yeah,
dude, he got a better resume. Yes, 100%.
No, I think that's very disrespectful.
Okay, I'm not gonna argue.
Like that's why I'm talking about the Bills. How you guys disrespecting Mahomes like this?
What? How's that disrespectful? Saying Josh Allen's up par with him? That's not disrespect.
No, you talk about he got Hill, he got Kelsey. There was throws that he got them niggas open.
I'm not saying that at all.
I'm telling you.
I'm saying in a game that you watched, you're literally going to tell me if Josh Allen maybe didn't have another player in a Kelsey or a Hill, he potentially don't do the same thing? Like actually go out and win that game?
I feel you. I feel what you're saying. I always want to add plays to my team too. But listen,
no. I'm not saying that. I'm not taking. I'm not that guy. You will never hear me say Patrick Mahomes is not that good or isn't the best. You're not gonna hear me say that. It was never the case before. It's definitely not the case after that game. What I'm taking away from what you're saying, where no one is close to Patrick Mahomes. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, it's a fact. That's a fact. Okay. Because everything Allen did that game. No, everything Allen did that game, Mahomes did the same exact thing.
So what is it?
The stats are the same.
So
10 yards more.
You're literally going against your argument. You just gave proof and factual proof to go against what you said, which is no one is close to Mahomes.
No, what I'm saying is Allen did it once his whole career. Mahomes been doing it for now.
I just told you the Patrick Mahomes resume is way better. You're never gonna get that argument.
That's why I'm saying that's disrespectful. We talk about somebody that went to the AFC Championship 4 years in a row.
Okay.
Now, this guy is the GOAT.
When he came in as a rookie, who he had? Andy Reid as a fucking coach. Who he had?
I feel you, but he's
like that matters. Though we
but
can't
no,
pretend like
the talent.
100% he talented. You keep arguing about something that I'm not arguing about. He's of course the best quarterback in the fucking world. You're not hearing that argument from me. I'm not telling you he's not. What I'm telling you is don't pretend like things like coaching does not fucking matter. Things like other receivers to actually throw to does not matter. Let's not pretend like that.
What does that matter with Mahomes, though? I don't understand what you're trying to say. So you're saying if he didn't have Andy Reid, he won't be who he is?
We're doing comparisons. You said Patrick Mahomes coming into the league went to
Listen,
four
if you
AFC
throw Josh Allen on the Chiefs, they're not going to the 4 AFC championships. I'm telling you that now.
I 100% disagree.
I'm telling you that now.
100% disagree. 100% disagree.
No.
Okay.
No. Right. We just told you Allen had how many up and downs with the Bills?
With the Bills, with nobody. Nobody. Go look at that 20. Go look at that 2020 schedule.
That's another.
Go look at that 2020 roster. You tell me what receiver. Foster was what
he had Diggs.
2020. He didn't have Diggs his first year, my brother. That's what you're mistaken.
I'm talking about last year. The year before that, it's not even worth talking about Allen's career.
Come on, bro. You just compared Allen's for a year when he started in the league to where he is now, and Patrick Mahomes where he started and where he is now. He came into the league. What is
Allen's first year? 2020 and 2019.
2020.
And he made the playoffs his first year.
Excuse me, 2019. My bad. 2019.
Yeah, I'm about to say
2019. And he didn't have. That's when they went and got Diggs. That's when they.
Yeah, they got Diggs the next year. He balled out.
Hence, you need someone as a quarterback. Is my argument. Patrick Mahomes came into the league with Hill and Kelsey and Andy Reid as his head coach. Established Andy Reid. Andy Reid has been to the playoffs a million times before he went to what do you call it?
But that's what I'm talking about the Bills. Like the Bills fans, they was hating on Mahomes.
I don't know who's hating on Mahomes. I can't argue with other Bills fans. I know some Bills fans.
No, I'm talking about through the text message, like how the first drive, remarkable. Where Allen was, or Mahomes, when he was running away from everybody, digging, dagging, and then he got the touchdown, and then y'all was like, "Man, that's a fluke shit, man. He ain't gonna do that shit all game." I'm like, what?
I don't know who said that. I was defending the D line. I said the D line was getting there, but you're not touching that motherfucker.
They getting there, but this nigga is nasty.
Yes, you're not getting that. That's exactly. I don't know if you look back at that messages. That's what I was saying. I'm like, the D line ain't the problem. They getting there, but he ain't gonna make it easy for them. Same thing Josh was doing. He's not gonna make it easy for them.
Thank you. Yeah. It's the same thing Josh was doing on the other end. It's just that what I'm trying to tell you, when Mahomes is Mahomes, he's the greatest. There's not even it's Tom Brady then Mahomes. I see why he's been compared to he's taking over. I see why.
You're not getting that argument from me. You're 100% right.
And that game even proved it more.
Yeah,
it took Allen to the top to where he need to be.
In my opinion,
but bro,
I'll make it even better for you. In my opinion, that was a normal game for Patrick.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The problem is it is my first time watching like that.
Allen has presented himself in that form. After coming from a game you just said was crazy, 7 drives, touchdowns. So the fact that you're saying now there's no one close to Patrick Mahomes, that's fucking wild.
No,
his resume, 100% through the roof. You're not. He's on another 4 times AFC champion, Super Bowl winner, MVP, whatever. I'm not. You're not getting that argument from me. But I'm telling you, you cannot sit there after that game and say, ain't nobody close to Patrick Mahomes.
No, ain't nobody close to him. It's nobody close to him. It's not. Okay. And he proved it. He proved
That's
it.
your opinion. Okay. That's your opinion.
That's my opinion. But it's common sense.
Saying there's no. It's not common sense because you literally presented.
To me,
you literally presented facts that says, "Yo, here's the reason why Patrick Mahomes and
we don't know if Allen ever will play like that again. We don't know.
We will see. That's fine.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Are we prisoners of the moments or are we talking facts? Of course, we don't know what's going to happen next year. We don't. We don't know Patrick Mahomes is going to play good next week. Do we?
We don't.
All right.
We don't. But he got Super Bowl already. So he done.
Okay. So what is your argument when we talking about Lamar and Josh Allen then?
Lamar got to play in the playoffs now. Compared to Allen.
But we've been telling you that.
But what Allen, what they can compare him now to is, now they saying it's Allen, the other white boy.
No, it's not. It's Allen and fucking Patrick Mahomes, and then all the other guys.
Now, how about the Cincinnati quarterback goes to the Super Bowl?
And that's fine.
It's over.
Molly, relax. The Cincinnati quarterback is going to the AFC Championship, but he did not play like the way these two guys played. We're talking about all different kind of things here. Are we talking about resume? Because Allen already went to the AFC Championship. So what is that supposed to mean?
If that white boy wins,
okay, and he goes to the Super Bowl,
it's done for everybody.
But that's fine if it's done for everybody. But let's talk about the objectives and the perspective of how we're comparing them.
Which I don't wish.
How we're comparing them, and then we can go from there. But if we're talking talent, Josh Allen is up there with Patrick. I'm not. We don't need to argue about that. You have your opinion.
Talent,
I have mine.
Talent. Yeah, no, talent.
So what
talent.
are you arguing then? So what are we arguing?
All right, this is how I compare it. All right, Patrick Mahomes, LeBron James. If you want, you could have Allen as KD. You can have
It's not what I want.
What everybody says the second best player in the world will be KD, right? Am I confused? You're saying Allen will be LeBron?
Huh?
You say Allen will be LeBron? Allen will be LeBron.
No, I'm telling you, Patrick is on top. I didn't say that. I've been saying that the whole argument that Patrick is on top, but Josh Allen is now up there with him. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No. When you're on top, there's nobody there.
If you look down, who's one and who's two? Yes, Patrick is one and Josh Allen's two. Yes.
To you, Josh Allen's two. Me, I have Patrick Mahomes, and I don't give a fuck about nobody.
Exactly. But
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yes, I know.
And that's how.
I know what you're trying
to tell me. Just like you said.
That's why I say you're wrong. Next, get the fuck out the mic.
And that's just like when you said, I'm scared we're gonna leave enough time for that boy over there.
What that
That's who he is.
What do you mean?
When you was
you keep acting like I'm saying Patrick is a scrub. There's nothing I've literally presented to you where I say Patrick is not. I hung up the phones telling you guys it's 13 seconds left. Get off my line. I know who Patrick is. I just told you he's the number one. Your argument is he's number one and no one's near. Then there's no debate for me. Then after that is okay. Let's move on.
Thank you. But if he wins the Super Bowl this year too, boy.
Who, Patrick?
Yeah,
he's good. You keep saying it like he's not that boy. That boy is
but
good.
To me, how much Allen made it for everybody, and for me too, made me a believer. Mahomes made me just say, "Shut the fuck up." He the greatest. That's what that game was for me too.
Obviously,
because he came back.
It wasn't for only you, buddy. It's for the whole world that watched that game.
No. I think people was like how you said. It's kind of regular for Mahomes. Like that's a normal game.
No, it's regular, but the 13 seconds is just unaccepted. Like he obviously.
But only he could do that though.
See, I also am in the perspective of what McDermott said when we played Belichick and them in that windy weather. Don't give Belichick all the credit. There's things that was out of all of our control. Same thing when we talk about Patrick Mahomes in that game. Yes, that 30-second drive is fucking amazing. But if you take what the defense give you, that's a normal. Any other quarterback that is as good could do the same thing. Herbert could have done that. It's like, yo, we're gonna take the in-seam routes because we got 3 timeouts and these motherfuckers are giving us the whole middle. Like to me, I respect a talented quarterback, but also I understand it's like, yo, if you take exactly what which is a talent in itself. Sorry, I'm keep looking at the screen. I'm supposed to look at the camera, but you also got to understand, like, yo, we fucked up. We literally give the fucking guy the whole middle, which that 30 seconds now was nothing to him. So that's my opinion.
All right. We can get to the 13 seconds now. I'm gonna go first because our minds is real quick. The Bills thought they won, just like how we thought they won on the phone, and that's all that happened to me. The coaches thought they won. Yeah. Josh Allen thought he won. Defense thought they won.
Mm-hmm. Josh Allen No. Everyone except the fucking defense should not have thought they won. Everyone should be like, Josh Allen should have went to the bench and be like, we're good. We're good. The defense, on the other hand, should have been like, let's tie the ball on this shit.
Facts. I thought they won. Personally, and they thought they won, and they just lost the game. And I don't blame their defense like as much as other people do.
Let's talk coach's decision. In your opinion, the big conversation, kickoff. I'm gonna ask you: do you squib it? Do you kick it out of the end zone and let them start at their 20 or whatever? What in your opinion? I don't know if you know about the different type of kicks and what they matter.
I know what I would have done. I would have kicked it. I would have kicked it like how they kicked it.
Okay, I agree.
Because I would have believed in my defense.
I agree. Reason why you squib it, you don't know where that ball is going. Hell, you might hand them the 50-yard line with all the guys up front on that kickoff return team getting it and downing it, and no time, maybe a second or two coming off while they're off the 50 with all their timeout. That script kick doesn't matter. I agree. Kick it out the end zone. Okay, let them start at the 20 and let's 13 seconds, bro. It's not even necessary of the mindset of let's have them force their way to get to the field goal range. It's literally playing situational football, and the situation tells you 13 seconds is more than 13 seconds. It was NBA time. That 13 seconds. You got timeouts. No. What I'm telling you, with timeouts,
that was the problem.
With timeouts, that is NBA time. And for some reason, and McDermott in the press, I watched all the press shit too. the way he presented that conversation when they asked him, yo, what do you do differently on that?
He sound like he fucked up.
No. Opposite. He sound like he told the niggas what to do, but he's not taking accountability because he know it wasn't him that fucked up. Usually McDormand be like, yo, it was me.
He blamed the players?
No. He didn't blame anyone, which is a tell in itself. Him saying, yo, the situation is the situation, whatever, is basically saying, hey, yo, AKA Leslie and AKA the players, like I told them exactly what to do. They didn't execute. Now, I don't know. I don't know what that tells. I don't know if it's McDermott's fault. I don't know if it's Leslie's fault. But you press man coverage on the best players, Hill and Kelsey.
Hill had
you have no reason to rush the D linemen when the quarterback has to release the ball as quick as he can because he got 13 seconds. Why are you rushing 4? Like, it's those things you see happen in my case, which I blame coaches. And I told you can go back to the episode where we talked about the game before. Last year, in my opinion, we lost it because of coaching. This year, same exact thing. Josh Allen played his fucking lights out and literally gave the Bills an opportunity to win. And coach's decision for whatever, and I don't know, I will say coach's decision because at the top, you're at the top, you're making those calls. Because no way you tell your cornerbacks to press off when all they need is a field goal and they got 3 timeouts, bro.
I don't think it was that.
Yes,
I think
it
was
is that, Molly, because when you press Kelsey at the line, you press Hill at the line,
what Kelsey said they try to stop him from going out of bounds.
No. Kelsey said, yo, they're playing the sidelines, and these dumbass don't know we got 3 timeouts. If they give me the seams, if they give me the inside, I'm gonna take it. Give it to me. What happened right before that? I just heard the wire, they're wired up or whatever. Right before that, Mahomes says, "Do it. The shit you just told me, do it. I'm throwing it to you." Boom! It didn't take more than whatever it took off the clock. Kelsey,
the one where Kelsey said he's not gonna fucking run the play or something, right?
Yes, that's what it was. Because he told me, he was like, "Yo, fuck it. I'm gonna go down if they give me the inside."
That's just genius.
That's genius.
I know what you're talking about. What you say. I know what you said. He said I seen him running something like that, and I know if they run it again, I'm about to hit that fucking move. I don't give a fuck what you about to call.
Last final play in overtime. He said, yo, Kelsey was against a linebacker. Milano's a great cover linebacker, but I'm taking that all fucking day.
All fucking day. And the throw was amazing. That's the problem I have with the coaching, bro. You can't beat Mahomes. Like, the defense, like, when he's on fire like that, there's nothing you can do.
True. But
same miss. I believe they lost off the coin toss, bro. It's just that simple.
Well,
I don't blame the defense.
Next argument is the overtime and the overtime rules. But if you're talking about Patrick Mahomes being really good at football, which he is, and you talk about again, it's situational. It's beyond the quarterback that has the ball at this point. Let's take the factual facts. They got 13 seconds. They got 3 timeouts. They need to get to whatever the field goal line to take it to overtime.
Another reason to kick it out of bounds.
What do we
if they have 3 timeouts?
Yeah, what do we do to prevent that? Yeah, we're scared, that they're gonna beat us off the top and get a touchdown, right? Yeah, I get that. But if you take away 2 of the D linemen and present them, or even take them away, put I don't know if it's a nickel package or whatever, put extra cornerbacks in the game. Not only play prevent, but also play the middle, because these guys can potentially do that. Mm-hmm. You got to disrupt it to kill time. Get them to a position where they got to throw a Hail Mary. They didn't do that. And I'm not a coach. I know I'm not a coach, and I know the decisions, I'm not going to lie, is hard. But in those moments, you got to make those decisions. It's the coaching that wins that shit.
How many timeouts did they have? Do you remember?
The what? I think they had all 3.
I still think they would have scored no matter what.
No, I disagree.
You think so?
But
3 fucking timeouts. The only way. The only way.
What way? Like you saying like a
field
actual
goal.
Touchdown or field goal?
Oh,
field goal. Field goal for sure.
Yeah.
No. Because you have all 3 timeouts, but you got to take the situation. You either typically, again, people was roasting Cowboys for their management with the 14 seconds. You take away the sidelines. If you're talking about a situation where they don't have the timeout, they take away the sidelines, because you're going to force them in the middle, force them to make a catch in the middle, and you obviously let time expire, right? In the case of Kansas City, you got all 3 timeouts. The Bills take away the sideline when the Kansas City Chiefs don't need the sideline. All right.
Yeah.
Not only that, they also leave all of the middle open when they just need a field goal. Mm-hmm. You give the first dump off to Hill, he gets a big chunk. You give another one to Kelsey, again, right down the middle, big chunk. It doesn't matter because we're going to call timeout as soon as he goes down. And what happens? Big chunks, like it was nothing, 13 seconds. Throw that out the window because we got 3 timeouts easily.
And I thought the kicker was going to miss. He fugazi.
Now you press Hill. You press Kelsey. Now what happens is you got to fight your way off that 5-yard line. Get to where you want to get. And not only somebody take out the middle, force them to the sideline if they have to. But the whole point and key and point is Mahomes got to throw that ball really quick. He's not making those decisions. And when you press somebody, you got to be, as a quarterback, got to be patient enough for that receiver to run his route and get where he needs to be. Now, after that, we can make the decision whether Mahomes throws a great throw, Kelsey catches it, whatever it is. The whole point in time is you got 30 seconds to work with on the Kansas City end. They got to make something happen at 30 seconds. 13 seconds. On the Bills end, you got to waste as much clock as you can to force them to do a Hail Mary, and then from there, win the ball game. But, man.
The only, with 3 timeouts, that 13 seconds, the only way I see them not getting a field goal is if the Bills got like 2 sacks in it. Like, they got to sack them, make them lose yardage.
Not happening.
Sometimes that happens.
Not happening. Because
sometimes that happens.
Sometimes that happens. Again, you're missing the point of these guys have timeout. They're not. Not only that, they have 13 seconds. They're releasing the ball quicker than you would ever think of. Even if he's like, oh, I'm gonna wait till somebody gets open and waste 5 seconds off the clock, that's impossible to have another play. Now you got to make a decision to either kick a field goal right where you are or go straight for the Hail Mary. You as a defense got to force him into that situation. You give him the open, this motherfucker get literally shave 2 seconds off the clock and got a timeout. Oh, they're gonna take that all day, bro.
I don't. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't think. Like you said, Hill. I remember that Hill when he got open and he just burnt the nigga that was next to him.
Right down the middle.
So it's the play. It's the player.
Right down the middle. They don't have a timeout. They're not running that play.
Caught that nigga. They wasn't gonna catch that nigga.
What do you mean that?
The nigga
which play? In overtime?
Because he hit the route and then was it overtime?
That was one of them was overtime.
That? Oh, that was overtime.
No,
maybe
the one he ran in for a touchdown. That was it. That was the last play right before Josh Allen. Yeah, hell yeah.
That was hard.
That was hard.
And I'm super happy the refs didn't call that flag where he pointed at the nigga for unsportsmanlike. Like,
yeah, it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me that much. Like,
that would have fucked the game up. Yeah. And then the rest would have been blamed for the whole fucking game. But the Bills probably would have won though.
No, I think because
they would took the game playback. I heard because it was before he even scored.
But the problem is now maybe they kill some more time because that score was so fast that left a minute and some change on the clock for us. And with 3 timeouts
the Bills had to score after.
Yeah. And that's when Josh Allen, I don't know if you saw that. When they scored, Josh Allen got off that bench, bro. He got off that bench. He was like, we got 3 timeouts. We good. For sure. Because
another thing is, Kansas City defense is trash.
And I knew
they've been trash all year.
Yes.
So,
and this is
but
why
the problem
I said
is,
it's up to our defense to change the game.
Which I did not know Josh Allen and the Bills had #1 ranked defense. This is ridiculous.
All year, bro.
That's
nasty. We didn't get it last minute. We didn't get it in the first year.
And the best pass defense.
All year.
#1 in coverage.
Takeaways, points scored, everything, every category.
Get that boy Mahomes
every category, bro.
I did not know that.
But
no one knew that.
In my opinion, I knew it was about time that the cornerback, because we didn't have Trey White. Trey White.
You think Trey White would have stopped Hill?
Yes. Yes, 100%.
Word?
Not only
Hill was amazing.
Hill is Hill.
He played amazing. No, Hill don't be playing like Hill sometimes.
That's true.
But
too.
that game, he put his fucking foot on that bitch.
Yeah.
He did that thing. Kelsey got open in the overtime.
Overtime is when he had the biggest play. No, the biggest play he had was the get to them to the field goal line and then the game-winning touchdown.
Okay. Yeah. So, but the big thing they didn't that 13 seconds. I guess. I know people saying 13, I guess, but I don't know if it's hard it's so easy to catch field goal. Maybe because I watched the Ravens. All we go through is to get the field goal to tie. It's so easy to get it.
But you're not thinking. The reason you're thinking that way is because you're not thinking of the perspective of having all of your timeouts with the 13 seconds.
It's so easy. That's why even easier.
Yes, that's what. So what is that what you're saying?
I'm saying it should have been easy to get the 3 points. I don't know why people. It should have went to overtime. That's what I'm saying.
In that perspective, yes. But as a defensive team, the way you play that situation is they were playing it as if they didn't have. A lot of people in kind of the sports world that I've been watching, they were thinking they're saying the coaching staff did not know that they had all these timeouts. And I don't know if that's to be
that's
true,
what I'm trying to tell you.
But
I believe that too.
That's how they played it. They played it as if this team did not have time.
I believe it.
And that's where you lose the battle. Because if you play the middle, you play just two guys rushing, you play taking the inside seams and kind of leaving the outside open. That's a whole because now you're shaving the 13 seconds off.
They believe, and when they get to the ball in the middle, they tackle them. They still have to run
spike
the ball. Yes. But nah, nigga, if you got those timeouts, you
nothing.
Good. That's but I believe when I heard the Bills coach talk, it sounded like he fucked up. He didn't tell people.
Coaching lost us the game.
Yeah, but it's. I believe everything lost the game. Like you can't just blame one thing.
Molly, 13 seconds because when they gave the ball, in my opinion, I believe that to be Josh Allen.
My thing
whoever got the ball in overtime was winning that game. When Patrick got that ball, there's no way. I sat down and I laid back. I was like, it's inevitable. It's over. He's winning.
Facts.
So when you say, yo, you can't look at all moments, no. Because what happened is with 13 seconds, you as a defense get an opportunity to call ball. Yeah. If you hand that ball over to that monster on the other side again in overtime, or whatever monster got it at the overtime was winning that game, period.
Yeah.
Period.
But what I'm saying is it doesn't matter to me because even if the coaches play the right calls, I still think Mahomes would have got him down there.
Okay, I disagree for sure. Because it's not at that point. It's not about the problem is at that point it's not about Mahomes' talent. It's about time management. Is what I'm telling you. It's the reason why they're trying to get rid of Cowboys coach right now because the nigga cannot time manage.
Nah, he be eating.
But that's what I'm telling you. So in the case of Patrick Mahomes being Patrick Mahomes, it's not up to him being.
It's not Patrick Mahomes.
He will get the ball.
Niggas would have got open.
Yes, he'll get the ball where he needs.
That game was just like that. It was just a big play after big play after big play. There was no defensive play within the last 2 minutes.
But the calls and the scheme changes with the time, with what you have, and that's what I'm saying. With Patrick Mahomes saying, "Yo, if the dude give you the inseam again, take it," and I'm throwing it. That's you're doing what the defense is giving you. Because what Kelsey said, I'm not running that play because it's no longer about cuteness and routes and let me get the ball. Patrick has to release that ball in 2.8 seconds. It got to go. We got 13 seconds to get to field goal range or a touchdown. So there's no more of the finessing. There's no more me jumping around in the backfield. I got to release this ball. And if a defense you can't prevent that, you deserve to lose the game. And Josh Allen, I feel so bad. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
The defense was dead.
Bad.
They was dead. They was dead off of that hill joint when he pointed at him. They couldn't check shit.
Is a motherfucker. You look up the clock and you see you got 13 seconds. You give it all the fuck you got. All the fuck you got. But
it's easy to say done.
No, is if you can't get it done, why the fuck you here?
But you can't blame the defense though. If they was ranked number 1, they did their best they could all year, bro.
All right, now this is not.
Let's
move on. Now you get
no facts. Like you can't say we need a
mode because it doesn't matter how great your defense is. Defense wins championships. Defense doesn't win conference. Defense wins championships. That's literally why they say that. One person could have got a tip or interception. Literally, you won us the game. That's the argument. Even after everything Josh Allen does in that 13 seconds.
Oh no, facts. That's what y'all expected from them.
To beat the best quarterback across from you, you won us the game. It's the reason why
I
they
don't
say
think.
that.
Yeah, no, I don't think Mahomes will fuck up like that.
It's not I'm obviously going into the highest end of winning the game. But at least press the fucking guy. Don't give him a clean release.
I don't think. Listen. In that game, Josh Allen would have got those 13 seconds down the field too.
You said
that game was just like that. If Josh Allen was on the field for those 13 seconds, he would have got him down there too.
Opening 100%, yes.
It don't matter what the defense would have done. Them niggas is on fire.
In my opinion, I don't think Josh Allen gets it.
Get the fuck out of here.
You know why? Because I say the defensive coordinator and Andy Reid knows what to look for. And that's, in my opinion, where we lost.
And we don't know shit about defense, bro.
All right. What's what's his name is a beast. Is a beast.
Their defense suck.
But their defense suck.
But what I'm saying, both of them niggas is on fire. They put on a fucking show. The game is the greatest game ever.
Let's finish with overtime. Real quick, overtime rules. Did you give a shit about it? What was your thoughts about it?
I don't think they should. I think they should change them, but I don't know. I don't know if this game will make it. I don't know. What you think? I don't have opinion on it.
I was the same way initially. I was like, because it's funny because the example that they were giving was Kansas and the Patriots game.
This was the hugest thing after the game.
It was definitely big because from a fan perspective, it's definitely huge. But also when you really think about it in a playoffs, to not get the opportunity, knowing that you lost the game basically off a coin toss. And now, in my opinion, I agree with Josh Allen. It was way past losing the game because of a coin toss. I know people were saying that because
he called it.
Well, not only that, no, he was saying like we gotta win that in regulation. We can't worry about overtime.
I'm telling you, they mentality thought they won. That's the reason why they lost, bro. And I don't blame them because I did not think they was losing after that. Bro, you don't lose after that type of drive you have.
I'm telling you, I never celebrate until the game is over. And I called.
Oh, that was the biggest fuck up.
I went on FaceTime. I'll send you, bro. I sent the video on the group chat. I was in that bitch like, you go through us, fuck Kansas City, you motherfuckers, Josh Allen over. I was going crazy, bro.
I was like that too, bro.
Going crazy.
And I said it's over, and I'm looking at you. Why you jittering, bro? This game is over. I didn't see that last 30 seconds. I'm on the phone with y'all, cheering. We're FaceTiming cheering, and I wonder how much people in the world did that at the same time.
Everybody did.
Your boy had 4 TDs. I was like, yo, it's made history. You don't lose shit like this. 200 yards, 4 TDs. Allen does incredible, bruh.
See,
yeah,
the
Buffalo.
Overtime, like I said, the overtime rules for me though. The argument is yeah, maybe you change the rules, but I don't really. I like the college rules for college, I guess, but I don't like that for the NFL. That college rules perspective. I don't know if you know what the college overtime rules is. I don't think that works. And I agree with, I forgot who it was who said there's 3 aspects of the game, which is, special teams is part of that. With the college aspect, you take away the whole special teams, and now it's just offensive, defense, you going back and forth. So I agree with that. But I don't know. I don't think I care enough because, if we're on the other side, no one in Buffalo is caring about OT rules. But Patrick Mahomes went through it himself, like I said with Tom Brady. That one game in the AFC championship, he didn't get a chance to touch the ball in overtime. They said it literally the same way they said on this game too. Patrick Mahomes did not get to touch the ball in overtime in this game. Josh Allen did not get to touch the ball in overtime. Boom.
My thing is if they change it. It's basically saying what the fuck we play defense for.
That's the other argument too.
Because if the Bills stop them down there and Josh Allen gets them down, shoot a field goal with a touchdown, then that's what's up. That's real football. Both sides showed up for the field. Like, you know what I mean? So if you take that away, Patrick Mahomes score, then Josh Allen comes down to score, then what the fuck why are we playing defense?
Yeah.
You might as well just play offense on offense. That's the only reason why I say you don't change. But I think they should have the other team gets the ball in the playoffs somehow, some way. Figure it out. Yeah. I don't know how. Playoffs only, though.
Yeah, the playoff only.
Matter of fact, regular season too, because them Steelers got that fucking tie somehow. And that's how they got in the playoffs and shit. That shit was
well because also it goes to sudden death because now it's you play until somebody wins, whereas in the regular season
you can't. Yeah,
you're
right because they need a win. Yeah, you're right.
That tie will fuck you up or help you.
Yeah, we're not coaches here or refs or.
But we know what we're talking about though. I know I do.
That's a fact. Josh Allen is.
Josh Allen, great. Let's wrap it up with, since both of our teams are in postseason now.
Welcome to off season, bro.
Welcome to off season. There's been rumbles. Antonio Brown signed himself to the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, come on. We don't have to go to this. We don't have to do this. We don't have to do this.
Yeah,
we don't have to
do
this.
What's so great
before we head out.
The funny thing about this is I think you said, like, I know you joked around with, Lamar Jackson at a gas station with Kodak or something. But you said something about, like, I just hope Lamar don't ask for AB to come over.
I know he is, bro. They're all
he basically did with the purple emoji. That's all that means.
That was damn near a kiss on the tongue. That was just nasty for the purple
come
emoji.
Over here. Yeah.
Yeah, we're on demon time here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fuck out of here. Lamar, sign the contract first, then you can make rules. That's what you need to learn.
Is Lamar getting big money or what?
Oh, he's gonna get the biggest contract.
You think so?
No, I think he sat out to get the biggest contract.
Interesting.
I think this was the I think that was the smartest move he ever made to sit out, because they looked it so good with him. Then when they looked it so shitty without him, and they lost every game
without him though. With Lamar,
they did.
Lamar
They
2.0 killed it he, as much as he can.
But then he played bad the last two games. He was killing. Yeah. Hopefully he gets a spot somewhere else though. For sure, he was killing, but then he played really bad at the last two. I was sad for that because the Lamar 2.0 jokes came out crazy last game. 100%. But with Lamar, with this Buffalo Bills shit, it showed me Lamar, bro, you might want to leave Baltimore. Or because I didn't the staff they put around Josh Allen, having number 1 ranked defense, getting these niggas out the mud.
Yeah, that's different.
That's hard.
That's the reason why the dude that was basically under Brandon Beane, who's our general manager, got a job over there in
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I want to talk about the Bills off season coming up. This might be a dramatic change. You might be right. Now, all the hype that the Buffalo that I've been talking about on this podcast for the last year, all the fans having hype that they going to the Super Bowl, I think now this is the year they put the pressure on them. Yeah. And I'm super scared
that they don't make
they don't make the playoffs or something. Some light. That will be a big downfall, and that will be where you say Matthew Stafford and stuff like that. But
also, honestly, though, this year was a weird year. It was a lot of close teams. Just everyone was losing and winning. So I don't know how does that look, because you mentioned you hated the extra seed for the playoffs. You got to remember, there's an extra seed for the playoff. And when you get to a point where other teams outshines like the normal team, because there was a point Patriots was always automatic, right? The Steelers was automatic. Even Ravens was automatic. There was teams that were automatic, and then you get this year. There was you look at the win loss
Las
ratios.
Vegas got in.
Las Vegas got in. There was some weird things. So I think next year there's more of a balance back into the universe of NFL. Now that being said, we got Herbert, you got Burrow, you got Lamar, you got Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes.
AFC's packed.
And who else? Steelers. Who knows what Steelers may get coming in?
Everybody's waiting for Deshaun Watson case.
We'll see what happens with that. Miami, Tua.
Hopefully he don't come there. Hold on, what I'm talking about. Yeah, get your ass to the Giants.
Tua discussion. That's also a thing. But Giants is AFC too. Who knows? Dable go over there and all
Giants,
of a sudden.
NFC.
My bad. Who knows? Dable going over there and that quarterback goes. So there's a lot of good quarterbacks going in now. So where do we go from that? Who knows?
Number one thing for the Bills to do next year, they have to get number 1 seed. Josh Allen's 0-3 on the road for a real reason. And I'm telling you, this Buffalo field in January, it's freezing out. If they would have played on Sunday here, no way in hell Mahomes is running like that. He would have busted his ass.
It was cold as hell, snowing. Is we definitely should have won that Texans game.
Did they lose the Texans game? That was the third game?
That was
the first game he lost to.
First game we lost.
I was trying to figure out where he lost at before. Yeah, I thought he only lost to KC. That game was amazing. They should have never lost that, though.
Beat us, then blew out.
Well, that's when Josh Allen lost them the game. Now he was about to win them the game this year. Yeah. That's the difference. That's the huge big.
And I think he gets so talented, man, because Kansas don't have a good defense, bro.
They disgust.
So now the problem is, though, if that is the gateway, that's the gatekeeper to get us to the Super Bowl, right? We got to go through Kansas City, right? Let's just presume that their defense doesn't get any better. We need somebody on our side on defense to make that difference, and obviously someone like Patrick Mahomes make your number 1 defense look trash.
Home court advantage. Get that 1 seed, Mahomes. That's the advantage. That's the advantage for defense. I'm telling you. If the Bills get the number 1 seed and they have to run through Buffalo, it's a problem. Don't go on that road, bro. That road is different.
Yeah, it's hard.
I know Buffalo Bills do go out and go support. Mm-hmm.
But for defense, though, it's usually harder for an offense to go on the road.
Bro, I seen the Patriots want to go home in the first 2 drives.
Yeah.
I seen my team, Lamar and them boys. Oh my gosh, that was an ass whooping as soon as they got off the bus. Josh Allen? What other games he won at home? That's the only 2 playoff games he had at home.
Colts. We beat Colts last year. Yeah.
Colts don't want to take that. They took the bus up here. I bet you for Indiana. They try to use the tip. Nobody wants to play in Buffalo.
That's interesting.
It's freezing,
That's
bro.
fire though when you think about it. I'm telling you.
I'm not
gonna lie to you. I was talking shit. It was 32 yesterday. I was freezing my nuts off. It was cold as fuck.
Bro, I'm so depressed from this cold.
The first thing I thought of was me talking to y'all talking about 7 degrees ain't cold. It don't look too bad out there. And I was freezing yesterday, bro.
And it's freezing, and Josh Allen has the body to run in this weather. Yeah. So hopefully he never gets hurt. That's the scary part.
What do we need? Who do we? I know who we need to bring on, honestly, in terms of free agents. But if you're thinking about drafting, if you're thinking about a big name in any position, what do you think would be the position as a casual fan that you think Buffalo need to make up for?
First of all, I did not know you guys had the 2 best safeties in the league.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So that's a problem that they didn't do. They didn't cover because safety is supposed to be back there, but you telling the coverage of the defense told them to get back.
But here's the thing though, there was nothing.
Are they the 2 best safeties or the 2 most cutest safeties?
Both.
Be honest.
Both.
Gay.
No, both. No, both. Especially shout out to my man's what's his name? He got a beautiful wife. But here's the thing though, when we're thinking about things didn't go beyond them. Besides the big ass hill run.
Oh no, they came all the way up to get the tackle for they stop in the middle.
Yeah, but when we're talking about safety perspective, that was the killer for them. It was our cornerback that was doing unnecessary holding, like number 30, like.
East side of Buffalo for sure. Yeah. Niggas is tatted in Buffalo. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Niggas is definitely tatted.
Yeah.
But what I would say y'all probably need, I would say probably a linebacker. Y'all gonna need a linebacker because real Bill fans shit on the linebackers here.
Edmonds, Edmonds is.
Yeah, they shit on him a lot. So I would say get that. Your tight end was really good. Your wide receiver core is amazing to me.
Yeah. No,
because Beasley even does what you just need him to do.
Yeah.
Maybe a running back, I guess. You can never die with running back. Running backs always come in clutch. 26 probably ran his course here. I don't know who's a contract. Yeah, he probably ran his course here.
No way. I don't.
His contract not up?
I don't know.
I feel like he's been here for a minute.
No, his rookie contract is definitely almost up, but I don't think we're getting rid of him. I don't think.
Oh no, get another running back. He could be the second.
I don't think
get a star running back.
I don't think he was that bad, especially the way he played, because his hands outside the running perspective is also a good thing for the Bills. Especially when
you saying he could catch the ball.
Yeah, like becoming the last option for Josh Allen. He was doing really good coming off there, as you can see when we're playing. So I don't think we get rid of Singletary. I don't know what kind of contract he would get, if anything. But I don't think we're making that much movements in the running back. Maybe I don't know if like Alvin Kamara decides to leave. Maybe we try to go for something like that. I don't know. Now that Payton is out of New Orleans. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, but definitely linebacker.
Yeah.
Running back. How's the O-line? O-line, you always got to fix up.
O-line, they were hit or miss this year. They had a good stretch.
If you could hook up, it's hard to find them niggas, but if you could draft a good O-lineman, that's what you need. But other than that, bro, this team should run right back. Unless must have showed me the 15 niggas leaving, which is terrifying. Because I don't know them niggas. You don't never want that many niggas leaving, bro.
That's true, but a lot of them can get put back on with the minimum contract. I think they'll sign back up.
Gotcha.
Because they got a place at home and they get to play with a Super Bowl contender. But I think McKenzie's the biggest one that's on that list. He's number 19.
He been crying on Twitter for. He needs to stop crying. He hurt and he gone also, though, right?
What
did he play?
He's a receiver, but he's
another receiver. Yo, how many receivers these niggas got?
He's what he called it when Beasley didn't play. He's basically another Beasley.
Man, I thought he was a cornerback.
No, he's there. Phillips, I think he played really good in run coverage. He's our D lineman, interior D lineman. And there's a couple other people in there. I think we'll get back. They're not. McKenzie's the only one that can get a bag elsewhere that has a potential of leaving. Now, whether does he do that? Does he see a place at home? The only problem with McKenzie is, even though we use him really well, Beasley is still our slot receiver. So
he's getting old though. Why not go younger?
That's true. We'll see. But I'm so excited to see the two Brown brothers in Baltimore. I can't wait for that.
AB now, man.
I gotta watch that interview, man. That shit just looked funny.
I watched it.
That shit looked hilarious. I gotta check that out.
It was a great interview. He was yelling at B. Marshall the whole time. Yo, he really wants to play with Action Jackson, but the problem is, I don't think Action Jackson has that much power in Baltimore.
I don't think so either.
Because Baltimore
He's too
is
immature. He hasn't presented himself as a. I think talent-wise, he should be able to say, "Yeah, I want this, and this." But the way you throwing a demon emoji in a Twitter to a dude that's a liability, you can't start the conversation that way.
Listen, I'm the biggest Lamar Jackson fan.
But I know some Baltimore fans that like the idea though. Besides you're the first person.
It's because our wide receiver core is so bad.
Yeah. But
so bad.
But if AB was still at Buccaneers, they probably would have been going to the next round.
Oh no, facts. No, they need him bad, and that's why. And now I don't know where Tom Brady want to retire. Of course you do.
He contemplating. He said, "Yo, I can't give you guys me."
I want to get to the other games if we could, but no. But AB, listen, no, it's not happening, bro. I'm sorry. I don't even think because Baltimore is a what you call a franchise that's really legendary and shit. What you call them niggas? It's prestige. Prestige. That's what it is. Prestigious. Yeah, they're more than Lamar Jackson. These niggas won Super Bowls. Yeah. They got Hall of Fame players that played there before. Yeah. Like they're not.
That's the reason why. That's the reason why Sean Payton retired.
What he's fired
from New Orleans?
Why?
The New Orleans coach.
Why he said the team ain't gonna be good? He said basically.
Well, they're in a phase
rebuild.
Yeah, they're in a rebuild.
Got you.
It's like
he said that.
He didn't say that. I'm saying that. I'm saying the retire aspect is me stepping down because he's been there for so long. So it's like you're not presenting yourself as a great coach to build with what we have in a rebuild. After having Drew Brees for that many years, and I don't blame him. If it is a retire, it's a retire. But obviously, if he gets picked up by somewhere else, we'll know the real truth. But we'll see for now. But it's the same thing with Baltimore. It's like, but the Baltimore coach is such a player's coach that hey Lamar, what do you want to do? You want to get him? You want to get Brown? You want to get? We'll get him. We'll get him.
Lamar, if you want,
I'll call GM right now. We'll get him. We'll get
him. You want to have our training camp in South Florida? You want Kodak to perform at halftime?
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think we introduce him and have Kodak perform when we introduce him?
Ah, man, you funny as hell. We fire our defensive coordinator though, so let's see how we go.
Man, that's fucked up. You guys didn't have half of the players.
That's exactly what I said.
Is he black?
This is a wash year, and they out here letting niggas go.
They must have seen something out there. They must be like, yo, Leslie ain't get those head coaching jobs. Let's see if we can pick him up.
Facts. Facts. Some niggas, a lot of niggas got fired, by the way.
And that's the funny part. A lot of people also, because Leslie doesn't look like he's going to move on to a head coach position. Dable.
As he should.
But now people are saying, do we keep him? That's
crazy.
Yeah. Bro, that's a big deal, Molly. You got to understand, bro. I know, listen, take away the old time Buffalo should be happy that we're winning. We're talking about a potential, obviously we had to go to the AFC, a potential Super Bowl opportunity was lost off a coaching mistake, in my opinion, and in a lot of people's opinion. And in particular, Leslie's the one that's calling those plays. Now, people are saying, McDermott is the one that gives the say-so on the plays.
I thought he was a defensive coach too.
He's a defensive coordinator, but McDermott is a defensive coach-minded coach. But if it's true to the point where, bro, you blew that 13 seconds, it might be time to move on, buddy.
But what you say, if you guys rank number one in everything and shit, right? Once you say he won't learn from that mistake, then it's gonna get better.
He was Leslie was a head coach for Minnesota for so many years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why he wanted
this. This is not a learning time for a coach that's been coaching for that. Okay, gotcha. Ain't nobody we'll learn our lessons.
Oh, no, yo, Leslie, listen to me. Like get up out of here. Get up out of here. Niggas treating you like this. That was disrespectful right there. Get your ass out of here. Old ass.
There's a lot of ways to look at it. Maybe you do look at it like that. Yo, won all year, and then when it mattered, it doesn't matter. So what do you?
Yeah. Josh has a lot to prove next year because he might have to carry. No, he might have to if they leave. I mean, if they're going to leave and shit, and you guys making this much changes,
bro. No,
he might have to carry.
I just told you the only person that would impact him and the people that is in that free agency is McKenzie, and even then,
no, I'm talking about the coaching staff. Like if you're saying Leslie gets fired, right, and new defense coach, and now their defense is not as good as they was before. Right.
I think here's one thing I'll tell you: we just made it a prestigious place to work. That's one thing.
That's what I was going. That's my second thing.
That is now
free agents want to come here.
Yes, now free agents. Now the coaches like, they got something over there. I can make a difference, and they want me.
It's not even. You got something over there. If Allen pinned himself up like, yo, I want to go play with Tom Brady. I want to go play with Aaron Rodgers. I want to go play with Justin Herbert. Like, I want to go play with somebody that's going to throw the ball, like, type of shit like that, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to give free agents and shit that want to come to Buffalo because Josh Allen is that talent.
Yeah.
Now, I say if Josh Allen doesn't make the playoffs or do something like that, they don't do it, we could just say Buffalo fucked up his career.
Yeah.
Because he showed what he could do.
But that's my fear. That's why I told you in the beginning of the podcast. Is my fear is now we take a talented quarterback and he becomes an example Stafford, where in Detroit he loses all this talented, you waste all this talent, and then he ends up moving on for whatever. Right? In the case of Stafford to LA Rams, where they're going to the championship round. So. Yeah, that's a great thing to think about in regards.
But
to
not
Buffalo.
gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
What? Which part?
If the GM, the Bills be trash next year, or they just
GM is too good. GM's too good.
Way too good.
Brandon Beane is.
If he can find Wyoming quarterback,
receiver.
What's Gaby? Gaby didn't even play college.
Yeah, he's University of Florida.
He played Little
Southern
League, bro.
I think University of Southern Florida, some shit like that.
Little League.
Yeah, but he balled out.
Not even, and he got drafted in the 4th round by this nigga.
Yeah. And
that boy searching.
And he balled out during camp. He was a big deal coming out of camp.
Well, camp probably reminds him of Little League.
You funny said.
What you talking about?
But hey, we got it, man. So we'll see. McKinnon.
Good luck to the Bills next year, all season, NFC, championship round picks. Who you got
next year?
No, right now, next week.
Buffalo. I told you who I wanted to win. I know you said no because he's part of your AFC North and he's gonna take it for the next 15 years.
17 if he wins.
Yeah, if you let that man.
You know why?
Joe Shiesty. They call him Joe Shiesty. If niggas already give him a nickname, it's dangerous.
Joe Shiesty. I never heard that.
They call him
That's
Joe
hard.
Shiesty on the internet.
That's hard.
He about to come in there and take the North for the rest of the year. All they need
is North.
Oh man, it's over, bro. So anyways,
it's over for the West,
Kansas,
the East.
Being it that it's in Kansas, I think the Chiefs take it. I want Bengals to take it. I want an NFC team to win overall, so it doesn't really matter.
Who you got in that though?
I'll take the LA. I'll take LA because LA defense is the standout, bro. I know what the Debo does on the side of San Francisco, but Garoppolo gonna lose that game for them just on the strength of the type of D-line that these dudes have, bro. Ramsey's cover is fucking amazing. So yeah, I think they take it. They got the cake, and they're playing at home for the Super Bowl. So add that on top of that. You see, LA is not letting anybody from the outside of the
so smart.
greater LA. That is super
They're so
smart.
smart.
That's super smart.
Super smart.
Yeah.
That's fucked up though.
That's super fucked up. You live out there and you try to So we'll see. We'll see, man. So who you got?
I'm a firm believer. If my team lose to that team, they got to win the Super Bowl. I always told you that. So you should want the Chiefs to win it all because you could say you lost to a team that won it all. Everybody else lost.
I never been a believer.
I need Cincinnati to fucking lose. This boy Chase is the greatest shit ever.
Yeah, he definitely.
But that's the reason why Joe Burrow was like killing. If that's how you say his name, Joe Shiesty for sure. His last name is fucking difficult, bro. Joe Shiesty for sure. Burrow.
But it's funny because you literally brought it back to what I said about Patrick Mahomes. This dude got one of the best rookie receivers right now, and he's balling out because of him. So.
Yeah,
and guess what?
No facts. But
they went and got him because he said, "Go get that man."
No, receiver changes everything.
Miley, you weird. I literally was arguing about
That's how Josh Allen got better. When Diggs got there, I was like, wow.
Okay, go ahead.
Remember, I was crying. That's when I was like, yo, let me start looking at Lamar.
I told you the reason why Patrick Mahomes start the year he does, starting from his rookie year to now, is you got a Kelsey and a Hill. And hey, let's not talk about one of the longest tenure. McDermott came from the Andy Reid coaching tree. So like,
yeah, but Andy Reid couldn't win the Super Bowl till Mahomes came. Remember, he lost so many times in the Super Bowl before that.
Hey, he got close enough.
But he's on.
But he also didn't have a trio.
he did go 4 years at NFC.
He always get close, and guess what?
That's all I need, right? Get close,
a like he does right now. So.
Yeah, but the problem was the difference
so
from
good,
Mahomes.
You always need a defense.
That's a fact.
Yo, $50 million to you, $80 million to you,
that's
$600 million to you. Don't worry about the defense, nigga.
That's a fact. And they offers kind of like he eat at the Waffle House. The other thing is, the only difference from Mahomes from everybody else, I feel like he get them niggas open with his passes too, bro. That's the difference. Like he'll be open, but he don't be open. Then Mahomes pass with the curve. This shit is fire, bro. Good. But I'm not a Mahomes fan though. Okay. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
It's just that you gotta shut the fuck up and play. But I definitely got Debo. Man. Fuck out of here. Debo winning it all. That's my nigga from for the 49ers for sure. He's the greatest player ever.
I feel you.
But that's all I got. 49ers and the Chiefs. I don't want to see the Bengals in that bitch. That would be the lowest rated Super Bowl of all time.
I think LA is gonna win it all, but I don't want LA to win it all.
I want LA. I mean, LA just got all the superstars.
They got everybody, bro. They got everybody. I don't understand how the fuck they be putting themselves in them close situations. There's no way they put Aaron Donald at the end.
But ain't nobody. Ain't nobody gonna beat the Rams if that quarterback plays amazing like that though.
Well, he's.
But he got his on and off games.
Yeah, he's the hot and cold.
Yeah, he got his on and off games.
Stafford is the hot and cold guy. Like it's a matter of him balling out and letting Cooper Kupp, do his thing, and then there's a matter of
Cooper Kupp. Yo, niggas,
they got everybody. They got
call it
Odell,
a wrap. Retire now.
They got a younger Deontay. What's his name? DeAndre Jackson. They got
I go by numbers.
They got a younger version of DeAndre Jackson. What the fuck is his name? Prestige, pussy.
Shiesty.
Yo, Joe Shiesty. Yeah, the only reason why I wouldn't want him to win is because he really shiesty for no reason.
Yo, he be talking
for
shit.
No reason. But they going, man. And I told you them Titans, bro. What I tell you, them niggas
ass,
trash.
Man.
Trash. Variable ain't gonna last there that long either.
No, it's not. No, you stupid.
Bro,
no, he was about to put you. No, I'm talking about
lost this game just off your face. Change your fucking face.
It's the nigga. You stupid. It's the nigga you was talking about. The quarterback they got. Oh my god.
I told you, it's literally it's Henry have to run 200 yards.
This bad quarterback.
Imagine your running back got to run 200 yards, 60 carries.
And they just say he has screws in his foot. Kind of type of cleats that nigga had on that night.
How sick I would be as a player that, I got to come back with screws in my foot and the quarterback can't do. The man literally I don't even understand why they were throwing the ball. They were leading. And they had like 5 minutes left. And terrible, bro.
But
terrible.
Joe Shiesty, they're not gonna win, but because of his offensive line, he's not gonna make it past 2 years. 2 years. But they allow anybody in.
Molly, you're forgetting, bro. They got a big bet. I think they got a good amount of cap space. So they're winning off of.
Fuck you.
They're winning.
Fuck you.
They're winning off a second-year player, a rookie receiver, and
Lamar, you know who you can back up.
Mad money that's about to come through. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the scary thing about Buffalo is, we don't got.
Y'all got the back too.
We don't got a big cap space, bro.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, but we got a good team with long-term contracts right now. The names I named off, I'm sure they're gonna sign back on. So it's like, we'll see, man. But anyways, Buffalo, I love y'all. I love the Buffalo Bills.
I love y'all.
Josh Allen, thank you for everything, man. You heart and soul, man. Heart and soul.
Facts,
bro.
Man. Great game.
Heart and soul, and it's. It's one of those things where I know no one likes to lose, but you got to have the silver lining, bro. I said it on Twitter. No one replied to me. I'm like, yo, somebody give me.
I did not.
Somebody give me the silver linings because I'm sad as fuck right now. But I had to find those silver linings myself, and that silver lining is we finally got a quarterback that got paid and actually played like he got paid. Hopefully we got
should have waited this year.
We got a franchise quarterback, and it feels that way. And we got
incredible,
man, incredible
feeling.
And I know some of the thought process. Man, will he have another bad year, or would he? What does it look like for him next year? I have no doubt. No doubt he should continue the ball rolling.
Yeah.
And shame on the general managers and everybody involved if they did not build a Super Bowl team around Josh Allen, because it's now or never.
Facts.
It's now or never. We cannot let Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes becomes the new Tom Brady and the Patriots. So, great season. It's I'm still gonna be watching the remaining of the playoffs, and I'm excited for next year, man. It's always hard to say that because it's gonna feel like the longest. Lakers played great defense, so hopefully that's a good sign that we might go all the way today.
You stupid.
But nonetheless, you got something to say before I wrap it up?
Yeah, let's not end this. Let's end this. 2 more topics real quick.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Before you end this.
I just laid my heart out. And you just
I don't blame you.
I
don't blame you. I'm happy you did that for the Bills. The Bills going to be good next year. Don't worry about it because their division is ass. You got to think about all the way out.
Man, scare you. That's shiesty, nigga. He
got you on your toes. You just got me thinking the Steelers might get Deshaun Watson.
The Steelers get another quarterback because their receiver core is fire too. And they got Fitzpatrick at the D side. Man, their D line. Oh man, good luck.
Oh, I'll tell you about the quarterback that was in the Bills game. I'm gonna say, who gives a fuck about that nigga?
Fitzpatrick is a beast. All right, come on, man.
Yeah, they good. They good. The Bills is good. No, I was gonna say something else. Fuck, I forgot.
You said you got
I'm gonna cop me a Josh Allen jersey. All right, the other topic. How do you feel about Anthony Joshua? Rumors that he might accept a $15 million step aside deal for Tyson Fury to fight the nigga that beat him.
Oh, I been gave up on Anthony. I been gave up on him. And you know I was riding for Anthony. No matter what, no matter what he did, he couldn't do no wrong.
But I know. But then this has to be the worst downfall for niggas that was riding for him.
But I mean, but here's the thing. Here's what I've realized in a lot of this sports world, entertainment world, music, whatever it is. Sometimes people just be happy with what they got. Sometimes
he lives a good life.
I'm telling you, he's a king in the UK, bro. A king. Over here, we got mad Americans boxers. We got mad Mexican boxers. We got everything. Over there, he's that guy. And sometimes, bro, when we're fighting for a legacy for an athlete like Anthony Joshua, he's sitting there like, bro, I'm good. And I figured that with him, especially in this rumor now. Like, if he's good, I'm not gonna sit here and fight for somebody's fucking reputation when they're not gonna fight for themselves. So
facts. That's worse than Deontay Wilder getting knocked out 3 times. Yeah. I'm not having that. Please don't step aside, yo. Fight that man, bro, and lose or whatever you gotta do. Do it. $15 million ain't shit to you. You're rich as fuck, bro.
Yeah, but to step aside, that's fire.
That's crazy.
Hey,
and Fury, like, hurry up.
Yeah. Hey. So who's Fury gonna fight? The Russian dude?
Yeah, he got the belts. They want to just like make it united and just call it a day.
There you go.
Fury could get all the belts, then he could retire, bro. Call it a day.
Go. Everyone wins.
Yeah, he like, well, Joshua, what I gotta wait for you to lose? Hurry up. I'm trying to fight. Other than that was terrible.
Business, I'll take that any day.
And then my last topic is LeBron James playing the best he ever played in his life right now.
Hey, if he feels like it, I believe it.
No, it's a fact.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have been following LeBron, but this is the greatest he ever been.
Well, I think so because in the past he had obviously he's averaged what he's averaging in the past, but he also couldn't do it effortlessly. There was always struggle in between some of those games where he like it's like it was obviously in this case it's kind of the same thing. So I think I'm basically talking about his career in whole, where he obviously needed the support and needed the help. But I feel like right now, bro, he's doing it so effortlessly. So effortless. Because if anything, we're talking about age and years and the type of player he played in terms of physicality, he should be on decline. And he
just did the slowest windmill, but still glided in the air. Shit was wild. Man, LeBron's having
MVP caliber. Year. Who's MVP right now for you? Since you watching, you watch more basketball.
Oh, Embiid right now. Embiid? Oh my gosh,
really? For
Embiid is on guard.
Wow.
What? He's average, bro. The nigga is a beast.
Wow.
You mean see what he said a day ago?
I never got a chance.
Is that why you're playing so good?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to have to pass it to a person that said they said he was good to move the ball down the court. Not no more, motherfucker. He is balling, bro. And they need to make that trade, bro. They can win the ring this year if they get somebody good. But if they gonna hold on to it,
I feel like they're playing off pride right now, and that's gonna be their downfall. Yeah, they could because all the trade numbers y'all throwing up, and I mean, like I said, y'all know basketball more than me. And when y'all showing those trade groupings that they're willing to give up for him, and they're like, we're gonna wait till the end of the year. That's all pride in my opinion. You remember the owner or whoever that was like, we ain't giving him up. So
yeah, facts. We could wait 5 years. He said. Exactly. Yeah, they betting on James Harden not loving the strip club life in New York. That's the rumor out right now. He's very miserable in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I love Jay.
Like begging.
I just saw a clip when Ingram was about to fight him a couple of years ago, and he looked at Ingram like, bro, I do not want to fight right now. And that shit just made me laugh so hard. Yo, James Harden is literally Fee if Fee was an NBA player, bro. Argue with me, bro. If Fee was an NBA star, I swear to God, bro, I'm literally trying to go eat some chicken, bro. Like, what are you doing right now, bro? Like, why are you bothering me right now? But New York got some good joints, though.
No, they got horrible ones. They not naked. They just regular. They basic, bro. He bored, bro. He bored. He need to go back home to Houston and go party, and then he'll play amazing. He be like, yo.
He said, I'm going to think about that contract again.
Yep. He thought about it. So they might trade Ben Simmons, sign a trade.
James.
And get him to Philly.
Interesting.
Hopefully that's the rumor, but yeah, I just seen James he got ripped in a Laker game, and then he just pushed dude. He didn't run back on defense. He just pushed dude. He's like, fuck.
That's me, bro.
So what you say, it might be accurate,
bro.
bro.
The way I'm running down the court, bro, like I'm trying to get my ass ate while giving out honey buns.
Hey yo. All right, man.
Excuse my language.
That's all I got, man. Great sports talk, man. The Bills will be great next year.
It was great. I feel good already, man. Releasing all of that energy, man. That's all I needed. Because I've been
rule number 1 next year.
The hard part about living in Oregon is you don't get to talk to a lot of people that watches sports. So, yeah, it's hard, bro.
Down.
It's hard.
Prayers up to everybody. Prayers to my nigga M3. I think it's the most like gamest tag ever. Prayers to AT. Who else? Fee fake as fuck. But shout out to Fee.
You don't give a fuck. Watch Fee jump on the Giants bandwagon as soon as they start 3-0. Watch. 100%, I bet you.
Yo, facts.
I'm telling you right
That's
now.
who he was a fan of the Giants. Yeah, you nasty.
I haven't heard talk about homeboy from Atlanta Hawks all year.
Who?
What's his name?
Who?
The best
Matt
player.
Ryan?
No, Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, Trae Young.
I haven't heard him say one thing about Trae Young all day. I haven't heard him talk shit about Steph Curry until Mustaf brought it up. He didn't say a peep. Yeah, you right. Steph Curry is there. It's just terrible.
Remember, out. It might be over for the Warriors because homeboy Draymond Green might be out for the season.
They say he got like a part of the team.
Oh, that's why Steph has been so horrible.
Really?
He's the key. Nigga, he's the one that passes, makes the screens, get everybody open. And he plays defense too.
Interesting.
Yeah, they said he remember he pulled it.
Lakers. Yeah, I hear you.
He pulled his calf, but they say he pulled his calf, but really something wrong with his back. This is in the back. Might be breaking news. This might be all legend. I'm wilding.
It's a myth. He out there feeling healthy as fuck. He trying to be Adam Schefter and shit.
They playing right now, matter of fact.
Funny as hell. Oh shit, he 44 8 for 6 for 10.
Yeah, man. But prayers out to everybody that's feeling like they lost somebody when the Bills lost. Don't worry, yo. The team is great. Y'all was a year ahead. Y'all about to be the Super Bowl next year. Hopefully Lamar got cable and watching it and realized he could do something.
No game. Lamar ain't watched no fucking game.
You know how LeBron tweet when somebody having a credible game in another team and shit?
Lamar.
I was looking for Lamar to say something.
Lamar is at Kodak Black listening party, bro. He is gone. He is.
He probably on fire with that Super Gremlin shit. So what you think
talking about? Oh my God, he mad he didn't play just off of that. Damn, man, I could have been on that with Crave coming out that Super Gremlin shit, boy.
Yo, them 49ers coming out with that boombox every game is hard, bro.
Yeah, Bills.
They winning it all.
I think
they winning it all.
Really quick, we'll end it with this. Damn, I already lost my train. Oh, what do you think is going to happen with homeboy from Browns quarterback, who's also in that division?
That's what I was going to say. The Odell shit. It has to be the biggest fuck you.
But I can't believe people really thought it was an Odell thing, though. Did they really think Odell was
I kind of
thought.
I thought he was done for. I thought he was done for.
Nah, bro. There's no way. I knew it was a Baker.
I didn't know he was this good.
I'd be watching Baker Mayfield game, and I couldn't believe people thought he was really good at quarterback.
That's fucked.
And that's when he was playing good.
I told you I follow a real Cleveland Browns fanatic.
And they think they love him?
Oh no, they do the clubhouse on there.
Yeah.
He gets like 700 people in there, and they talk about what type of trades they can get to the quarterback right now. I think this week they're on Cousins or some shit. Like that's how big it is.
Yeah.
And
because they got a talented team, bro. And
they got a nice terrible team. I would love to trade Lamar over there. I ain't gonna lie to you. That'll be hard because they defense. That defensive line nigga is fucking a beast. So does Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh got that white boy. Do I need one of them niggas?
That's what.
If Lamar throws a pick,
exactly
I need one of them niggas on the other end to go get that shit back.
That's what Buffalo need.
Anybody needs that.
Buffalo need that automatic pass rusher, bro. Did you?
Yeah, but I never heard a team get a number one pass rusher a number one on pass defense. Yeah, that's different. Niggas can't throw on you.
They know
that's weird.
You see that coming in. Like all of them guys, I think was number 1 or number 2 picks.
How when Trey Wright got eliminated 4 years ago?
Who?
The cornerback, 27.
He got eliminated.
Right? What? His name not Trey Wright?
Tre'Davious White. You right? What about him?
Yeah. When did he get eliminated? Like hurt.
He got hurt during the New Orleans game.
What week was that? A long time ago?
It felt like a while, yeah.
So how was they number 1 pass defense for him? That's what I want to know.
No,
when they got them little ass corners.
Well, the
safeties
also played a big part too.
Oh, my bad. Never mind.
Safety played a huge part because, like I said, nothing was getting past them.
You're right.
But it's gonna be interesting next year to see what happens because, like I said, man, I'm feeling Browns, bro. Like we got a talented team. We're not about to lose our fucking season off a scrubback quarterback, bro. I do not blame him. And all you need is a little bit of bit of a good team for somebody to be like, I might come over there now. Because again, Browns is just like the Buffalo Bills. Ain't nobody gonna go over there. But if they look at a team like that, it might like, all right.
Before we wrap it up, we gotta talk about Bills fans. Do Bills fans have it the worst out of everybody?
How so?
Do they? I'm saying like you saying about the Cleveland Brown fans, they have it bad.
But what in what way? Like team being bad or
one thing? I was listening to podcast. They said this loss was more dramatic because the Bills fans go through so much.
Of course, everybody know the love the Bills got for the fans. Even when we were terrible, we was always known for being great fans. Like Bills would be in the stadium.
It's not even that. I think we lose the worst ways.
That's another thing. 100%. Yeah, wide
like
right,
so. I don't even think this is the worst loss the Bills ever lost. Like people said it was the worst, but it's not the worst.
Well,
it can't be worse than that.
Super Bowls obviously it's a big deal too, but like.
But I looked up on them. A couple of them they got blown out.
I think impact on this level it's harder because we've gone through so much and we finally got a franchise quarterback, and it's kind of also the hindsight of potentially going through another Bill Belichick, Tom Brady-esque team where they're always going to be in our way. Now, obviously, when we went through Belichick and Tom Brady, we weren't a good team anyway, so it really didn't matter as much.
Facts.
But that I think this loss just matters also because of what potentially could have happened next week, where we could have played the game in Buffalo and potentially could have won in Buffalo and gone to the Super Bowl. Like that's a story like fairy tale ending. Where we lost off of 30 seconds is crazy, and that's
I take you back to the loss.
But I want to move on. But even that's why I was booking my ticket, bro. The game is in Buffalo to take us to the Super Bowl. You couldn't picture it any other way. But for what you said, let's have that bye week. Let's make everybody go through us so we can experience this all the way at home. And take it all the way to the Super Bowl.
Over. Niggas play at Buffalo's over.
Yes, sir.
I was just saying because of the fan. Like I would say, like you know how Detroit never make the playoffs. Yeah. Do they have it worse than us? I think we probably have it worse because we make.
No, we. I don't think we have the worst because we always had, for some reason, even those losing seasons, we've always had highlights. Our defense has always been really great, even through our losing seasons. Yeah.
But I'd rather not make the playoffs.
No way. I'm taking the Detroit lost seasons and Browns. No way. No, I'm good. I'd rather see potentially year after year we're getting better than every fucking year we're terrible. No way. I'm never going to accept it. I never want some shit like that for my team. Never. And then they get rid of the best thing from your team, from the Detroit Lions, which is your quarterback, and now he potentially can go to the Super Bowl. I would be sick.
Fuck. Yeah, they got it worse. I forgot about that. That's worse.
No way I want that.
Baker got it fucked up too, though, because this is contract year. It's
Baker
over for
fucked
Baker.
Up because he took him to the promised land, and now
he didn't do what Lamar did. You hurt. Sit the fuck out.
That too. Yeah, he's one of the. I'm gonna play through this pain.
Stupid.
Guess what? Ain't nobody like he got a shoulder injury, guys. No, bitch, you out there? Get us where we need to get.
Nigga, talk about while we in a wild card, I had successful shoulder injury. Yeah. This was doctor. Yeah. I would think no, it's over. Good luck. Lamar didn't have an injury, bro. Over. I guarantee you he didn't have an injury, bro. Yeah, he faked that limp. Yeah. That shit was so
they
fake.
Told him, sit your ass out, nigga. The whole team.
He said, he represented himself.
What you gonna do in the playoffs? You right, man?
You know he represented himself, right? He don't have an agent. Picture that meeting.
Yo,
pussy ass motherfucker.
Yo, that white dude down. Yo, Josh Allen got like $600.
How that Super Gremlin show? This shit go. What's the hook of the Super Gremlin shit?
Superstars. Jacket cars. Now
you use a pussy ass bitch. That's what he telling the Ravens, bro.
I'm gonna switch like a pussy ass. Y'all switch like a pussy ass bitch. Hey, yo, coach, how many times you had me going on fourth down? How many times you had me going fourth down, coach?
Yeah, that's fucked
up.
Chill out.
Coach,
the Ravens
coach.
Go crazy.
Remember you came up? Remember you came up and you like, yo, Lamar, you want to go for it in fourth? Remember, coach?
Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah,
well, Lamar, we got another version of you. Who that boy right there?
You switch like a pussy ass bitch.
Lamar talented though. He let's not forget. We a lot of people also get into recency bias, and
Of course.
Yeah, it's almost. I'm
Bruh,
not going to compare him to LeBron, but I remember when LeBron got hurt that one year and we didn't make it to playoffs, and then he came back and won the championship. Like Lamar really different too, though. Lamar different.
Nigga, when we was number 1 seed and he won that one game, I forgot my MVP, the greatest ever.
Yeah.
Then it's just, but that's how NFL is, week to week.
Yeah, week to week. So, but anyways, Buffalo, stay up, keep the grind going. Next year, it's all us, inshallah. As always,
we need a new stadium.
And potentially we host the home Super Bowl, but I heard we don't got enough hotel. You don't want to tell me that shit about Portland. That shit's so funny to me. Yo, that shit's so hilarious. Yo, they ain't gonna have an all-star there because y'all ain't got enough hotel. What?
Man, if we had more time, we'll talk about the Portland Trailblazers too, but that's another year.
Anyways, as always, thanks for listening to us talk about sports all day. We had to do it. I'm sorry if you're not the biggest sports fans, but it's one thing that obviously me personally.
You don't want to talk about Kanye and Kim K?
Next week.
I'm just joking. I don't want to talk.
No, Kanye nasty, bro. We'll talk about it next week. Right? That boy different, bro.
I'll bring the laptop to you, my nigga. Fucking you.
That boy different.
And then you kiss your boyfriend?
Yo, what is wrong with me? Move out the way. Get out the frame. Get out the frame. Why everybody coming to me?
You gotta go change the car. Go change the car. What's wrong?
You guys gotta work together, dude. Yo, he does it, man. Man. Anyways, as always, we laugh, we joke. But always serious. This is the OU Serious Podcast. Love.
One. That was funny.